Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Lett. I work in the hydrology and climate science team in water and catchments. The guidelines for assessing the impact of climate change on water availability in Victoria set out climate change projections and scenarios for temperature, potential evapotranspiration, rainfall, runoff, and groundwater recharge to be used across Victoria for assessing the impact of climate change on water availability, supply, and demand. This includes changes to climate variability associated with climate change. The current version of the guidelines was developed in 2016 and was used as input to the development of urban water strategies by Victorian water corporations. They can also be used for projecting future water availability for environmental water and integrated water management type applications, and for the development of sustainable water strategies. Not only do they set out future climate projections and scenarios, they also provide information on a baseline or reference periods, which is useful for characterising past water availability. There are many benefits to using the guidelines. They're tailored to the water industry and based on relevant and contemporary climate science. They enable water availability assessments in Victoria to be undertaken using a consistent approach. So this allows a statewide view of future water availability to be formed, which is based on a standard set of plausible scenarios. They also mean that the 19 water corporations don't have to go out and seek this information independently, which could be a strain on their resources. So the guidelines were last updated in 2016, and they've been a real success story. So why update them now? Well, we're updating them in preparation for the next round of urban water strategies. The development of these have kicked off this year, and we're updating them to reflect lessons learnt from previous application, new legislation and water policy, and research findings, including findings from the Victorian Water and Climate Initiative. So over the past 12 to 18 months, we've been super busy updating the guidelines. We established a working group made of rural and urban water corporation representatives, and this working group has guided the process to update the guidelines. We've produced 4 discussion papers, which have been the main tool for gathering feedback, and we're now working with stakeholders to finalise the draft updated guidelines. Thanks to everyone who has provided input to the process, and please get in contact with me if you would like further information. Thanks everyone.